Ladies and gentlemen, Nick with Diamondback here for another Flat Range Friday with Mike, our Director of Training. Today we're going to be checking out some Hammerfired semi-automatic 9mm full-size handguns. I don't shoot a whole lot of Hammerfire, so this is going to be something, but we got some shotguns in, some CZs, HKs, definitely the more hipster kind of guns. Bougie stuff. So it'll be a fun time. We're gonna do some shit, do some stuff.
So a couple differences to talk about with our hammer-fired guns. So a lot of people prefer hammer-fired guns because with a double action trigger pull, you're going to have some would say a safer carry method. So with the hammer down, pulling all the way through that first trigger press, it's going to be a longer, heavier trigger press, but it means that when you're carrying, if something were to snag on the trigger or something to that effect, the likelihood of actually pulling all of the way through that trigger press is a lot less. And then after that, all of these guns are going to be single action. So because of that, single action, lighter, shorter trigger press means that you'll have an easier time with those follow-up shots. One of the things I've always struggled with the double action is just that transition between that heavier double action first shot and then that lighter single shot. It's definitely something that you need to train if you're going to carry this as your like everyday carry or as your match gun. But outside of that, once you get over that hurdle, it means that it can be a very easy lighter trigger press for every other shot. So I know a lot of people that actually really prefer it. For me, it would take me a while because I'm primarily a striker fired guy, but hopefully we'll find maybe there's one amongst these that makes it a little bit easier for me, maybe convinces me to go to the other side, the dark side.
I'm never carrying an M9 again.
All right, somewhat. Tell them what it is.
You tell me what to do. All right, first up, guys, we have the CZ P09F. Definitely one of the hipstery guns.
You want this. It's good.
I am going to start
decocked. All right. Shooter ready. Stand by. Little hiccup in the middle.
Yeah.
Not bad. 20s, 25, 26.
It's all right.
All right. To the steel.
True steel. I am decocked.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Oh.
Bill-ish drill.
The most trigger freeze that ever trigger freezed.
All right. Well done. Cut.
Sponsored by the U.S. Air Force.
Join today.
Not me.
What the?
Another one. Yeah. Fusion Firearms, XP Pro.
XP Pro.
Right. That wasn't it. That didn't start. I just needed to know what it was.
Fusion Firearms.
Fusion Firearms, XP Pro.
Talking is hard.
Yeah.
All right. Shooter ready. Safety.
What?
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Do you want to recover the round? We might need that for the other.
It's fine.
Here, pop it out. This is a new gun, ladies and gentlemen.
Not broken in.
2011s need a little love. Sometimes this happens. You've got enough. All right. That way now. Shooter ready. Stand by. All right, that worked a lot better. Single action only, this one, ladies and gentlemen, 2011.
Poo-poo gun. CZ P01.
All right, here we go. Shooter ready. Stand by. Counting's hard.
Yeah.
All right, decock. And again, shooter ready, stand by. Counting again is hard.
When you preload the mags.
All right, that was not 12, but okay.
Not even close. Some people just suck at shooting.
You should unload.
Nah, it's okay.
Yay!
HK, B30 out.
John Wick.
John Wick.
Shooter ready. Stand by. All right, decock. Shooter ready. Stand by. Ping, 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 ping.
Yeah. We can put that in post.
Hey. All right, next gun. Yeah. You want gloves?
Kinda.
Okay.
Nah, it's okay.
I was gonna say you're gonna be called a pussy on the internet.
I think a Norinco Type 54. This thing is blazing hot right now. It's been sitting in the sun.
Just like Nick. Is it a safety?
Yeah, it's got a safety.
Sweet Jeebs. This is far too advanced for me. You ready?
I'm not looking forward to this.
Sweet, here we go. Shooter ready. Stand by.
That wasn't bad.
Okay. Pop the mag out.
Hold on. There's an order of operation here.
You're in order of operations.
All right.
So cocking the hammer is part of the manual of arms. Okay.
Can I just have it on safe?
Yeah.
With the hammer back?
I have to assume.
I thought that wasn't allowed.
Shooter ready. Stand by. That was
Yeah.
counting is hard.
Yeah. How many did you put in there?
Well, more because I don't know, but you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I thought you would just, set me up for success here.
All right.
Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cock.
That is a transition there.
Yeah. All right. Shooter, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Oh, we can actually go for accuracy on that?
Yeah.
I thought we were just going as fast as we could.
I mean, I like hitting things fast. Fuck, that's hot. Flamey-o, Hotman. All right, this is the Fusion Firearms XP Pro Ermo X. One of those. It looks like a 2011 that takes Glock mags.
Yeah. Shooter, are you ready?
Kinda.
All right, stand by.
Well, it went to battery. Let's see if we can do that on steel.
All right, shooter, ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Well, it's going into battery better this time, so that's a plus. All right, this is my CZ-P01.
Shooter, ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Ah, it was a little bit of an issue there. That's okay. We're gonna do better on steel.
If you say so.
Yeah.
You ready? Stand by.
Finish him!
There we go.
Yeah.
Yee! I like that. HK for my Euro paddle release gang.
You ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's got that long reset. Okay.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Ooh. That's hot. Okay. Oh god.
Yeah, I told you. I told you.
Under the mat.
I told you.
Okay. Norinco Flamin' Hot Balls. There's a safety on this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna do safety off, dude. I can't figure that shit out right now.
Stand by.
Yeah. Oh.
Surprisingly, not too bad to shoot.
No, it's not. I just can't see the fucking sights.
Yeah. Even though the person who had it before me painted them. All right, get ready?
Yeah.
Stand by.
I hate it. It doesn't lock open. We done.
Flat Range Friday.
Flat Range Friday.
All right, let's do a little. We'll do a little recap-a-rooney of what we like, what we didn't like, and how we feel about semi-automatic Hammerfire full-size 9mm firearms.
Yeah.
Starting back off with the CZ P09F Nocturne. I don't like how little room you have to grab onto the slide. That is very much personal preference. Easily fixed with a red dot. Most people are going to be putting a red dot on it anyway. It shot nice. The trigger was pretty decent. I like the single action trigger pulls on Hammerfire 9mm for sure. Most of the time. But what are your thoughts on that guy?
So, polymer, lighter, you got a full length rail, optics ready, which is really nice, and it's not been common for CZ firearms. You do have some nice night sights on here as well. The top is definitely small, which is common for CZs because they run their rail inside of the frame instead of outside of the frame. I will say it's definitely one that would take me a while to get used to because of the longer, heavier double action. But I think once I get over that, that would be totally fine. I do like the decock. It's very easy to actually actuate that. And then outside of that, I think my only dislikes are it's just a bit of a heavier trigger press. So for me, I'm used to something that's a lot lighter, striker fired being, you know, generally around 6 pounds or so consistently. This first trigger pull is pretty heavy. After that, pretty manageable on the single action. And then for me, it's a little narrow in the hand. So hand fit is a really big thing for everybody. For me, this is very flat on the side. I like the texturing, but because it is a little bit more narrow, I felt like my hands were moving around a little bit more. So let's see if I can get that locked open from this side. Maybe. No, I'm gonna give that to you.
Well, it was a little too slippery for your liking.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Moving on to the Fusion Firearms Irmo X. It's got XP Pro and Irmo X on either side of it. So
it's one of those.
It's one of those.
Fusion Firearms, Glock Mag 2011.
Yes. Fairly inexpensive as well.
As far as 2011s.
As far as 2011s go, that's really nice. Some of the more snobbier 2011 people might not be into it, but if you're looking to get into something for not as much, this is a solid option, especially with it taking Glock mags. Optics ready, you can put lights on it. I would not carry this, especially with that flared mag well. You're gonna print like a mother hecker. But absolutely great for like if you want to get into something for competition. That would be a solid option.
For sure.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, definitely solid as a kind of entry-level 2011. A couple things that I noticed is, given that it is brand new, it did have some feeding issues, but that is common for 2011s, especially when they have that tighter fitment of the barrel to the slide. So with that, most of that would be resolved with just shooting the gun more. One thing with the optics plate is that it is a integrated rear sight into the optics plate. So depending on how they have the optics system set up, I haven't seen what they use for plates. A lot of times you lose your rear sight. You will still have your front sight, but most of the time the front sight harder to see through the optic window. Pretty decent as far as the trigger press, pretty light. One thing that I noticed is that I did need to get some extra pressure on the beaver tail grip safety here. And then just with the angle of things, I didn't feel like I had as much pressure there. So sometimes you can build up a little bit of extra like grip tape, other stuff like that on here to build up that area to make sure that when you're getting your hand on the gun, I like to have my thumb over the safety. So when I have my hand on the gun there, it should completely depress that beaver tail grip safety. So for me right now, it doesn't seem like that's happening. It didn't cause any issues while we were shooting it, so that's good, but it's something that I would pay attention to. The grip texture on the side, it's relatively textured, but it doesn't really feel like it grabs onto the hand so much. So I might like something a little bit more aggressive on the sides. Front and the back, I can definitely feel that pushing into my hand, so very comfortable there. Also, one thing to think about is the mag button release for this one. This is very wide front to back because it's built to take those Glock magazines, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to get my thumb onto that. So that would be one that I would be kind of considering as a hand fit thing. I don't know, it looks like this is a replaceable grip module, which if so, hopefully it takes standard grip modules, and then you could get that replaced pretty easily. But that'll depend again. Most of those standard grip modules are built for 2011 magazines. They're not built for Glock magazines. So some things there, but as far as a relatively entry level 2011, it shot very well.
Moving on to your personal CZ, CZ P01. Oh man, the double action trigger pull on this is phenomenal. I wish when I had to carry an M9, I wish the trigger was as good as this one. It shoots really well. I can't put a red dot on it, but
yeah, you'd have to get it cut.
It is what it is. Are these aftermarket?
Yep, those are lock grips.
Yeah, those are nice. You definitely put some extra work into it. Not a whole lot. I mean, it's just grips, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much the grip and the trigger.
Yeah. So very, very, very fun shooter.
Any cons?
I like I already touched on red dot.
Yeah.
But that's just me being a 21st century
for sure
zoomer.
Yeah. So I absolutely love this gun. Got it used with the CZ custom trigger pack in it. So very nice trigger set in there. I don't know exactly what the weight is, but you can see it really doesn't take a lot of pressure to work through that double action. And then the single action is super short and crisp. So obviously there's trigger work that can be done to any firearm. What I would say is I like a wider grip that allows me to press into the sides of the gun. So when I added these grips, that was the entire purpose there, to fit the gun to my hand better. Outside of that, I would say no big cons for me. A little smaller when we're talking about these. This is definitely the smallest outside of the Norinco that I would feel comfortable shooting. Still fills my hand, definitely on the smaller side though. Outside of that, if you were to be using this as a defensive gun, you might consider getting a tritium front sight. Outside of that, I love this gun. I don't think I would change anything about it.
Very cool. I guess I'll lock that open or whatever.
How dare you?
Honestly, so I'm gonna go into a little rant. Not rant. I like.
Oh, real quick, and sorry, I forgot to say. CZ P01 HK P30L.
It's basically the same thing.
Words, numbers, letters.
I like saying that HK pistols are basically just Tauruses, just to piss people off.
Terrible person.
It works. Honestly, yeah. With this one, I don't have much to say about it. I shot. I'm not the biggest fan of grooves, and also can't put a red dot. But can you get these cut?
I believe so. Yes. Yeah. I know Langdon does some work with the. I know they've done work with P30s. I don't know if they cut them, but I've seen other people, I'm pretty sure, that do. One interesting thing about this guy, outside of the Euro mag release, the paddle mag release, is that it has both safety and decocker functions. So if you want to carry hammer cocked, round in the chamber, safety on, you can. If you want to carry hammer down, double action first shot, you can. So there's variability there. I would say biggest thing, very comfortable grip in my mind. I like the more contoured, it kind of fits my Walther style grips that I normally shoot. I understand not liking the finger grooves. Finger grooves, if your fingers don't fit them, they kind of suck. Outside of that, I do like the bigger mag release, the bigger slide release. And outside of that, yeah, it's just these Euro paddles. For me, with the button, I'm so used to that. I would have to really train to get that paddle either with my index finger or with my middle finger of my firing hand. The sights were very good. Didn't have any complaints there. Returned to zero very easily. Again, polymer means that it's going to be lighter, easier to carry, easier to kind of control, hold on to. So, all right, we're going to see. I've been ignoring this for a while because I took the magazine out of it and the slide didn't go forwards. Holy crap.
We got to get it on camera.
Okay, this is a rarity. The Norinco slide has not moved forwards and it does not have the magazine in. So this is your gun, sir. What do you got to say about it?
So I when I was told to bring a Hammerfired 9mm, this is the only one I have. All of my 9mm are striker fire. It's surplus, all right? And it was very, very inexpensive. We get stuff like this in a lot used. I definitely, if you just want a range toy or you're a history person, we get all this stuff in a lot. It's fun. I was surprised on how much I liked shooting it, even though the grip angle's atrocious and
it's very soft. I mean, the trigger was good.
Blazing hot as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, surprisingly fun shooter I got it for like pennies.
Yeah, so the only thing I would say is exactly that. It's not the most comfortable in the hand. It's very narrow. The grip angle is weird. I will definitely say the sights take some time. They are very fine. And while precise, aligning them I think would take me a while to get used to, at least doing it quickly, I should say. The trigger itself is rather good. I felt like, yep, you can feel a little bit of wall and then break there without any issue. It cycles rather smoothly in the hand when it fires. It doesn't feel like it has a lot of recoil impulse, and it comes back to target very well.
I just noticed how high the rear sight is.
Extremely, yeah. It's wildly tall, but it was very accurate. Yeah. Still, once I actually got the sights, it was coming back pretty consistently. I was going to ask you, I was wondering if you knew, does that actually say, so there's some markings here that says B West, Tucson, Arizona. Why does it say that?
Because that's the importer. They're not around anymore. Right?
Interesting. So this was actually imported into Tucson, Arizona, where we're located. And I was just seeing here, it's very kind of an old stamping on here right next to the serial number, but I was not aware that there was actually a company here that imported these. So that's really, really cool. Kind of a unique piece of Tucson history in a way.
Yeah, I love Tucson.
Go Tucson. Okay, so if we had to rank these, I think we're both on the side of the CZP01 being on the top. So let's say we'll leave the Norinco over here to the left.
Yeah.
Let's bring this guy over here for a second.
This is best to,
Yes.
or most greatest to not as greatest.
Not as greatest.
Still functional.
Yes. Yes.
These 4, you're gonna see them in the store all the time. Well,
Oh yeah.
We do not have the CZ right now, but they come in for sure, and we can special order and all that. We have 2.
We have a Shadow 2 compact in store right now, which it's not the same. But
Not the same.
Close enough.
It's not the same, but yes, yeah, we have CZs.
Yeah.
This is store stock. This is store stock. We have these in all the time.
Yeah.
But we can special order if we don't have what you're looking for immediately. Except the Norinco. I'm not putting in a special order for a Norinco.
All right.
Fuck you.
So yeah, we're gonna have the majority of these in the shop are easily accessible. With these 3 here.
Which one?
Yeah, which one is number 2? Personally, I like the 2011, but it's something that is probably the one that I am least familiar with and would not want as a carry gun, probably just as a competition gun.
I agree. Also because I carry appendix.
Yeah,
This is
beaver
not
tail.
This is a terrible appendix carry.
That would really hurt.
I'm putting this in last.
Yeah, so we'll take that guy over there. So now it's between the HK and the CZ P09.
To be honest with you, just me, they're very, very interchangeable. I'm gonna. The only thing that sets them apart, for me personally, is the lever mag release. Having to retrain on that would. You do it. I'm already good enough with what I got.
Yeah, and this does have the option of optics, which the HK does not. Now, I would say for me, grip shape was a little better on the HK. I think the trigger press was a little bit smoother on the double action. So I've got some preferences there, but I agree with you. Paddle mag release, that'd be really tough. Lack of a dot, definitely not as ideal. I think there's stuff that can be done to the trigger press of this one, and at the end of the day, still very comfortable to shoot. The trigger press will get better with time as we shoot it more. So I'd probably leave these guys where they're at. Despite there being some advantages to the HK, I think the P09 has a little bit more all around what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I think we have to agree. The Czech Republic is the winner of Flat Range Friday, but
CZ Hammerfireds.
it's all right. We're all winners on Flat Range Friday.
100% correct, sir.
Yeah, I'm still not switching to a Hammerfire for my carry gun though. Absolutely
It would take
not.
me a long while. I'm very much stuck in the striker-fired world, and to retrain my brain on simple things takes long enough these days.
Yeah. So it's a skill issue.
Definitely
Yeah,
definitely
you
skill
should
issue.
Come in and buy these guns.